Leaving the French countryside in northern New South Wales, we come here to the eastern suburbs of Sydney, where we step into the formal splendour of 18th century France. This is the home of a couple of art lovers who over the years have collected the most beautiful original Louis XV and Louis XVI furniture, objects and artwork. The details in them are absolutely beautiful, a real feast for the eyes. Though quite formal, this very much lived and loved home clearly demonstrates that French refinement and the Australian sense of space and directness can live in the same space. This is the family room, which has a more casual and provincial quality. On an oak dining table that I made to match the oak buffet sit some Louis XV centerpieces with some great swirling shapes typical of that style. The Louis XVI pair of console tables with the canthus leaf carving are dressed down by their original painted finish. I'm here in front of a beautiful buffet à deux corps. That's French for buffet with two bodies, top and bottom. It has some beautiful panel doors with a typical Louis XV asymmetrical mirror matching pattern. It is out of French oak, and as you open it, you'll see some more detail. The hardware is simply beautiful. Here, this is where the family, the valuables, would have been kept, the money, and we have a beautiful collection of silver and some French plates. With an Empire mahogany table at its center, we're welcomed into this spacious entrance by a collection of Louis XV and XVI masterpieces of furniture and objets d'art. We also get a view into a number of rooms where this theme continues to enchant us. Somebody on this teapot is having a good time. The scenes of people being merry, drinking, and the detail and craftsmanship of the silversmith who did this is absolutely exquisite. He must have had such a steady hand and such an incredible eye. The Louis XV style is influenced by the Italian Baroque as well as the designs from China and Asia. It has a lot of seashell motifs, carving and curves, and a somewhat frivolous quality. The softness of the fabric and feather cushions on the couch are an invitation to sit and take in the fine Australian and old European artwork on the walls. and what ties this room so well together is the green on the sofa and on the Chinese silk carpet. The Louis XV period drew inspiration from the floral decorations of China. These vases complement the late Louis XV commode in the Neo-Greek style. The card room is one of my favorite rooms. The violet walls and the gold contrasting with the richness of the tulip wood furniture. A Louis XV amaranth and tulip wood armoire de salon with some beautiful marquetry detail and a veneer pattern called butterfly wings. A suite of Louis XVI giltwood seat furniture by the famous Georges Jacob, the son of peasants, who grew to become the accomplished cabinet maker to kings. The carving is of the highest quality. The armrest shows spirally fluted columns with acanthus leaves. The legs are fluted and tapering with a classical Louis XVI rosettes. They are upholstered in original 18th century Aubusson tapestry with a design of flowering vase, scrolls, swag of flowers and draperies. The colors have now faded a little, giving it a graceful aged quality. I feel like I'm at the King's Court. The Louis XVI style was a reaction to the frivolity and the ornamentation of the Louis XV. The discovery of Pompeii at that time stimulates the love for things Greek and Roman, and you can see it from the clearer lines, the more restrained and contained elegance. And the two styles work beautifully together, one balancing the other. The formal dining room, with blue fabric padded walls, has a great selection of fine Louis XVI masterpieces of furniture, starting with a plum pudding mahogany buffet and leading to a corner cabinet inlaid with exotic timbers that reveal a musical trophy, marrying together motifs from the Italian Renaissance and classical Greece. This Louis XV clock with or moulu, which literally means molded gold, has tortoiseshell inlay, and sitting in front of the glazed door is time personified, holding his hourglass and scythe. This chair was the starting point for the design in this bedroom. It's a mix of reproduction, which I made, and an original Louis XV bergère. I took the carving details, and Fouad did the carving of the whole bed, Pierre did the gilding, and in my workshop I made this piece, which is essentially a Bombay chest in the Louis XV style with the original tulip wood and rosewood veneers, handles cast in Paris, and the Carrara marble to finish it off. The Louis XV and XVI styles have been internationally recognized for over 2 centuries as being the pinnacle of classical aesthetics in interiors. This is an acknowledgement of their ability to integrate the essence of all the great cultures and actually imbue their designs with a depth and a lightness of spirit that is the very definition of elegance.